and today I'll be doing air sign readings, okay? Starting with Gemini. Now, I started shuffling the deck, and this card popped out in this direction, which is the Ace of Swords pointing towards the right. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, I use Star Spinner Tarot. I'll also mention that it's important for you to use your own intuition, and with that, let's get started. So the first card is the Ace of Swords pointing towards the right, which means that it's coming in quick, or that it's happening in the near future. How deep a future, I don't know, but if you continue doing things the way you've been doing them, it is going to happen, right? Now, whatever it is a new idea, but I feel like it's a new idea that comes complete with the steps to follow, right? I mean, we're talking about the Ace of Swords, not the Page of Swords. I find that there's a slight difference between both of them. Very similar, but not exactly alike. Now, the next card is one of the Lovers cards. In this deck, there are 4 Lovers cards, and this Lovers card depicts 2 people of different genders, okay? That are, you know, lovey-dovey, or like, they are pretty much like into their thoughts and more secluded while being together. Maybe we're talking about 2 air signs. I don't know. They like to think. Maybe there's possibly 2 philosophers, if that makes any sense. Now, the next card is the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords talks of endings and new beginnings, endings of challenge and difficulty, and a beginning of something good, right? To me, this is a phoenix. So when the phoenix dies, what happens? It's reborn out of its own ashes. And so this is the death part. Now the bit where it sort of all of a sudden engulfs itself in flames is about to occur, is what I'm getting. And the next card, is the Six of Wands. Now, the Six of Wands to me indicates a publicly recognized success. Okay? Yes. Followed by the King of Wands. So I feel like this publicly recognized success will not just be publicly recognized, but it will be recognized by the right person that needs to recognize it and see it for what it is. That person will probably, allow you to go farther with whatever this project is. Now, the next card is the Ace of Cups, and, Ace of Chalices in this deck, and the Ace of Chalices talks about a new relationship, a new intimate relationship. And I feel like this new intimate relationship, seeing as it's talking about the Ace of Chalices, is going to be good, right? It's going to be, sorry, it's raining outside, so if you hear thunder, you know what it is. But I feel like it's going to be a good relationship. I don't know what you understand by good, but when I say good, it's something that will teach you some type of lesson, or it'll teach you a very important lesson, a very important life lesson, or it will give you something that you've been wanting and waiting for a very long time. Next card, Three of Swords. Is this a healing after heartbreak? Well, I'm getting that this is what you got because of the heartbreak that you've experienced in the past. So this is like a way for the universe to say, okay, now you're in a better place. Now your karma has cleared up, right? Then you have the Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands is all about waiting for your ships to come in, or waiting for something to come in. So what I see is that you are done with heartbreak and you are now ready to welcome a new, and so now you're just waiting. You're waiting for the right person, you're waiting for the right individual, right? And this is when the universe is going to send you a Knight of Wands, right? Knight of Wands, player energy. Just to test you, to see if you're still in the old paradigm, or are you in the new paradigm. This is what the universe does. Tries to test you. See if you've learned your lesson, right? But I feel like whatever this test is going to be, whatever the outcome of this test is going to be, you are going to appreciate it a lot. With the Sun card, which is the happiest card in the deck, it indicates that things are turning up that are looking bright and pleasant, right? Then you have the Knight of Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords is someone who rushes in and out of things, isn't really, doesn't really think before he acts, right? Yeah. He does whatever, is what I'm getting. Now, the next card is the Devil card. And the Devil card talks of, well, first of all, okay, the Sun card is Leo energy, okay? And the, and then, and the Devil card is Capricorn energy. But when you get the Devil, it could be illusions, delusions, lust, all that. But what I'm getting from this is that this is indicating of an obsession. This Knight of Swords is obsessed. Do you see how intently he or she is looking at their sword? How intently they are absorbed from that sword. They are obsessed with it. They are so obsessed that they're like, you are so pretty, type of thing. And so that obsession is indicated in the Devil card, right? It is a obsession, but I feel like that obsession is going to lead you to, okay, excuse me. Well, Libra 1010 says what falls to the floor comes to the door, right? So that thing that you are going to be obsessed with is going to bring you a lot of happiness with the Three of Chalices. Now, it might also bring a third-party situation, but that is, you are going to have to use your discernment about that. Now, it's going to be a celebration, it's going to be fun. If you don't watch yourself, you might fall into a trap or into a third party, and that's neither, well, I don't know how you feel about that, but whatever happens, you are definitely going to get a success. My apologies. As I was saying, you are definitely going to succeed with the Nine of Pentacles, right? And the Nine of Pentacles, right, talks of you are content, you're happy with what you have, you're not looking externally for something to come and make you happy. You are happy in and of yourself. You don't need anything else, right? And if anything else comes around, that's great, it's an addition. It's not necessary for you to be happy, is what I'm getting at, right? So, my gorgeous Geminis, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, I'll leave the description of this video and my price. For private readings, as well as email, you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous Geminis, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye. Hello and welcome to Titanium Color Tarot, and today I will be doing a reading for Libras, okay? So this is for any placement. Oh, little 10 of chalices. So this is for any Libra placements you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep it in your out. And if you are a cross watcher, I welcome you with open arms because I know I was a cross watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I will mention that I use Star Spinner Tarot. I will also mention when it's important for you to use your own intuition, and with that, let's get started. Yes. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras. Excuse me. This is the Devil card. It's Capricorn energy. Yeah. Now, next is the Two of Swords, which indicates that you are, Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, interesting, Hierophant, the Eight of Coins, the Page of Chalices, the King of Wands, the Four of Chalices, the Star, Aquarian energy. You have a Capricorn, a Virgo, Aquarius, up to date. Then you have the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Chalices, the Ten of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. Okay, so then you also have the Five of Chalices, the Lover's card, Gemini energy, and the Two of Wands. We have Aquarius. We do not have Libra. Anyway. Okay. So, the Devil card, which is Capricorn energy, talks of an obsession. Right? It also talks of illusions, delusions, lust, projection. But I see it more as an obsession. You are obsessed with something. We are obsessed with something. I'm a Libra sun myself. We are obsessed with a decision we have to make between two things with the Two of Swords. Like you're stuck between your emotions and your thoughts or your ideas. Right? And then, but after the Two of Swords, you have the Two of Pentacles, which talks of juggling, right? So maybe for a moment you're going to do both ideas. You're going to try and see which one's best. So you're going to do both ideas. You're going to juggle them together. Like currently my reading schedule and my actual work schedule is going to be interesting. Then you have the Hierophant. I was going to say Hermit. It's the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is Virgo energy, and it talks of finding or becoming a mentor, taking a break from society. No, not true. Hermit, Tauran energy. Taurus talks of something that you used to do and that you need to think twice, that you are taking under advisement if you want to continue doing it. Because I feel like you are now in a state of is this worth my time? Because you're like waiting for your coins to bear fruit in this case, or for the time to arrive, for it to be the right time to move on this. And so you're just waiting, you're examining, you're thinking twice about it because you're, you want to make the right choice in regards to whatever this obsession is. Then you have the Page of Chalices, which is the Page of Cups, which talks of a new emotional offer. New emotional offer. Like, it's a puppy. Look at the puppy. So cute. And yeah. So you're having a new emotional offer from possibly a fire sign with the King of Wands, who is the King of Wands is very, he knows what he wants to do, he knows how he's going to do it, and he's doing it. He's working on it, right? Which is actually the thing that'll keep you away from the Four of Chalices mentality, which is you're not actually doing anything, you're just despondent, you're not completely pleased with where you're at, and due to that, you're like, meh, but you're not actually doing anything to change it. You are someone you're dealing with. Now, the next card is the Star card, and the Star card is Aquarian energy, okay, and it talks of hope, promise for the future, right? Being optimistic. And so, as in you're not doing anything, but you're optimistically looking at a new idea to give you the necessary oomph to make things happen. Which might be the case. Yeah. Which might be the case. So, this new idea might be, I feel like you have a lot riding on this new idea. And then you have the Knight of Cups. Now, Knight of Chalices in this deck. And the Knight of Chalices talks of an emotionally filled message that is coming your way. Are you the one offering this emotionally filled message to that thing that you are obsessed? Well, the devil's not here. But that thing that you are very optimistic about with the Star card? Well, whatever it is going to allow for something to come to an end, a way of thinking to come to an end, with the Ten of Swords. Now, as you can see, the Ten of Swords are in the back of a phoenix, right? And what happens to phoenixes when they, quote-unquote, die? They are reborn from their ashes, right? So I feel like this thing that was supposed to end is ending, but in a glorious, epic way, right? And it is going to give birth to a new phoenix, right? I also got the image of Groot in my mind. Baby Groot, teenage Groot. Anyway, from Guardians of the Galaxy. Funny. I think that's the franchise's name. Anyway, then you have the Seven of Wands, right? Yes. Seven of Wands. So at this point, you have a new idea that you are defending, right? From a vantage point, and you're defending it well. And you're defending it so well that I feel like the people you are, like, defending your vantage point from are trying to slowly but surely deter you by calling you names and saying stuff that don't really make sense, right? So they're just resorting to childish antics to succeed. Don't fret, okay? I feel like with the Lovers card, which is Gemini energy. Yeah, oh, no, we don't have Libra. That's it. Right, so, yes, I was going to say, with the Lovers, okay, which basically comes down to choice, I feel like this person in the Five of Chalices is being, is allowing the taunting of these people with the 7 wands coming at them, or these 5 people who are in front of her. They are, the individual I'm reading for, this person is losing faith because they are allowing the taunts of these other 5 people that are basically not trying to bring them down, allowing those tauntings to bring them down. No? And this, with the Lover's card, Gemini energy, says that this person, that the person I'm reading for made a choice. They made a decision, and they're not standing for that shit no more. They won't allow that idiotic, childish taunts to affect them. Right? Yes. Because they're like, okay, so I used to like hanging out with these people, but now I need something different. That's it. I'm going somewhere else. And they are going to find new friends, and these friends are just going to be like, hey, where you at? Why aren't you with me? Why aren't you here yet? Come on. Get a move on. Boot it. Let's go. Chop chop. We have to make stuff happen. But if you wait around, nothing might happen. Is what I'm getting. Now, so, my gorgeous and fellow Libras, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you like me to go deeper into your specific situation, contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price for private readings, as well as the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Libras, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye. Hello, and welcome to Titanium Colors Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Aquarius, okay? This is for any placements of Aquarius you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because I know I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you when I got you. Now, I use Star Spinner Tarot. I'll also mention when it's important for you to use your own intuition, and let's get started. Ace of Chalices. A new relationship is approaching. Four of Chalices. But at the moment, you are the person you're dealing with or will deal with, is feeling down in the dumps. Not really feeling great about what's happening, right? Then you have the Six of Chalices. Now, the Six of Chalices talks of something from your childhood or someone from your past returning. This is remembering things differently in a better or worse light than how they actually occurred. Interesting. And now, with this change of perception, it is going to allow you, with the Sun card, to be more joyful about it. You are the person that you're dealing with. Something needs to shift in order for them to be happy, is what I'm getting. Right? Then you have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands, as you can see, I'm not sure, but the Two of Wands talks of deciding on something. And this one, alright, on this card, she's she's like looking behind her. It's like, where you at? Why aren't you here yet? What's taking so long, right? So you're deciding to wait for someone. You're deciding to stick it out for them. Not stick it out for them, but to wait for them to come to you. You know, it's how can I say this? It's, you know who you want to partner up with, and I don't think they're quite there yet. And so, because you want them absolutely, you are waiting. You're biding your time. You're waiting until they come to where you're at, is what I'm getting. Okay? That is interesting. Now, the next card is the Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords talks of heartbreak. Right? So, I feel like this person who you're waiting on, either they have to go through heartbreak or you are going to go through heartbreak to get to the Two of Chalices. Okay. Someone in this mix has to hurt, is gonna have to fall on their face, break, not necessarily break something, but have their heart broken before they can finally come together with their ultimate, like the best person for them. Then you have the Two of Swords. Now the Two of Swords is being caught between two ideas, not knowing which one to pick, which one to give to, which one to pay more attention to, and all that jazz, right? So, and all that jazz. So basically, you deciding to give this person a second chance. I'm not sure what it means. So in this card, with the Two of Wands, you're waiting. You or someone you're dealing with is waiting for something, right? Waiting for something or someone. Okay. Two of Wands is that they are waiting for someone to arrive. This might be you or this might be them. But something is not here yet, right? And as I said, for this thing to arrive finally, there needs to be some heartbreak. Someone needs to hurt, someone's heart needs to break in order for this union to come to pass. Now, I feel like, because usually the Two of Cups talks of deciding to make it work, right? Deciding to stick it through and deciding to make it work. And you have the Queen of Swords and the Star and the Moon and the Ace of Wands and the Emperor. Alright, so you are in your own reading. Interesting. And the Page of Wands. Okay. So, where was I at? Yes. Okay. The Two of Swords. So, the Two of Swords talks of being between two ideas. So, you've made up your mind. Well, you're made up your mind. You're gonna stick with this person, right? But I feel like the details need to be ironed out, is what I'm getting with the Two of Swords. Now, the next card is the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is a very cold, calculated, and decisive person. Now, I did say cold, but basically, she's learned from her past experiences what to stay away from. So, I'm guessing that this person the reason why she is between two ideas in regards to what she wants, or in regards to this relationship that she's giving a second chance to, is like she is deciding, okay, if I see this sign, I'm out. You know, she has her checklist. She is like, if you don't respect me, if you don't do this, I am out. Forget about it. Okay? And you can go and stuff it. Right? But the next card, being the Star card, which is your card, Aquarius energy, talks of having hope and promise for the future. So even if she or he has a checklist of what they want to see happen before they allow for this to continue, or that they have a checklist of what needs to be met, they are still hopeful for it. So, and they're still positive about it. So it's a good sign, right? Then you have the Moon card. The Moon card is Piscean energy, which talks of things that were hidden suddenly come to light. And I feel like, so that thing that she was hoping, that he or she was hoping for with the Star card, and was optimistically looking at it, it is definitely going to come to light, and things are going to happen and take a whole new perspective with different lighting, if that makes any sense. Now, the next card being the Ace of Wands, due to this different lighting, okay, I feel like it will bring a new idea into mind. A new action will pop into your thought, into your mind. And that is on what you are going to take leadership and make it happen with the Emperor card. The Emperor is all four kings rolled into one, okay? So you have complete control over everything you do at this point, okay? And the next card, okay, being the Page of Wands, it's a new idea, but this new idea doesn't come with all the fixing. It means there are things that you need to iron out, there are things you need to think twice about, all these things. So what I'm getting is that you completed one cycle by becoming the Emperor of this cycle, right, and deciding what you're going to do and working your way to it. But then, when you begin a new one, it's like you're going to have to start from scratch, is what I'm getting. Which is completely fine. It's what's going to keep you alive and when I say alive, I mean it's going to keep you engaged in life, is what I'm trying to say. So, my gorgeous Aquarians, this is all I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it would be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price for my private readings, or the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous Aquarians, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!